Chair Yoga. I believe this is number 17, if I have the counter correct. So there's my mom. Hello, everybody. And the series, the idea behind the Chair Yoga is making yoga accessible for everyone, all ages, all groups. Doesn't matter whether you're the mat, chair, or wall. There's always a way to enjoy a bit of the practice, and it's a way to keep the body young and healthy. This particular series we're focusing on, Pawanmuktasana, is really for the joints, articulations, basically anti-aging, anti-rheumatism, and anti-arthritis. So I'll be sitting over here with my mom to grab a chair quickly. You see I got caught off guard. The live stream jumped into, shall we say, recording before I even had a chance to get my chair out. But anyway, easily enough solved. So here we are. And thanks again, Mom, for joining. And remember, all the breathing today through the nose. Deep inhale and exhale. Reach the arms up to the sky. Deep inhale to start. Really stretching the spine out, getting it vertical. Hold here for a couple breaths. Move the fingers like you're tickling the clouds. And remember, with all of these techniques that we're doing today, virtually all of them, if you can close your eyes and just send your breath to that area that's being activated, all the better. You get a lot more benefit from the yoga practice this way, making a passageway, sending the oxygen, the air, as we go through each stage and technique here. Now exhale. Let the hands out in front of us. Drop one hand on top of your knee, right hand. Clench your fist. Make a little fist here, and this is a very subtle movement, but it's for the wrist. Make wrist circles here, one at a time. Going clockwise. And now, once you have your wrist circle, add the breath. So coming up, inhale, down, exhale, nice and slow. If your fist is moving like a propeller, you're either hyperventilating or going too quick. So just slow it down. There's no rush. We're not counting number of times here. Just taking care of ourselves. One part of the body at a time. Top of the circle, pause, and let's go the other way. Adding the breath. Upswing is the inhale, downswing. Nice and slow. Please, and repeat. Always with yoga, both sides. Keeping everything equal, so make another fist, thumb on the inside, gently clenching the fingers around it. And again, make your circle clockwise, nice and slow. Just moving the wrist, then add the breath. As you're going up, inhale, exhale down. So some of these moves, if you have a large smartwatch, it's in the way, consider moving it or removing it. Breaths here. Time, and pause, and let's go the other way. Down, up, please. Raise both hands out in front of you. Get the circulation going by flicking your fingers like you got water on the tips of them. When you're casting a spell. The hands facing towards you, same thing. Now I always like to do an energy activation technique out of the series here. The lower area, the abdomen, torso, lower back. Mom, last time we did the rope, right?
Yeah.
And the time before, I think we did the rowing or the butter? Butter churn. Butter churn. Okay, so today is rowing, okay? There's 4 of these. They're some of my favorite. They're very unusual yoga practices that involve movement and a little bit of imagination. So we're going to go row a boat, Mom. So it's perfect for the rainy festival. Raising the arms up to the sky. Deep inhale breath. And it's really essentially a forward bend here. So in your exhale, let yourself as far forward as you can. Open with your hands and then just clenching like you're grabbing oars on a boat. And then flexing the arms, the shoulders, the back, looking up in the sky. And inhale breath, pulling up like you're digging oars into the sea. You want to be sitting a little bit off the chair if you can, so you can go more than vertical. Really dig the oars in. And pause, raise your arms up to the sky, deep inhale breath again. And then exhale. Let yourself forward. Maybe you can drop a little bit further, make a little more space. Grabbing the oars there. And now with the inhale breath, bringing it back, pulling, flexing, using the shoulders, bring the shoulder blades together, and looking up at the sky. Bring the arms up again, deep inhale breath. And again, falling forward, catching, keeping the gaze forward, exhale breath, making space in the abdomen so you can really get in as much distance as possible to use the oars, pulling them back, flexing, 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 forearms, triceps, everything, looking upwards, and there we go. So take a breath here, pause for a moment, we're almost to the dock. It'll be okay. Raise the hands up, deep inhale. And again, following forward, let's grab these oars one last time. Exhale breath, make some space, grab them, pull them back, flexing, 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 looking up to the sky. And exhale, release, hands to the knees. Okay, very good. Dock the boat, so to speak. Now, next one, raise our hands up, stare at the colorful images into cactus. Cactus mode. There you go. Cactus. I find this a very funny position, but anyway. We're just adding the breath, working a little bit with the shoulders. Exhale breath. Hands going down. Breath here. Keep the elbows raised. Feel that release of the tension across your shoulders. And then inhale. Coming back up. Keep the elbows raised again. Fingers up towards the sky. And one more time. Exhale. Letting down the hands. Here for a couple breaths. Hanging like a cactus. Here we go. And now inhale, raising the arms up again. And now just stay here for a breath. And next inhale, raise your arms up to the sky, Mom. Making an arrow. Hands are together. Pull them back as far as you can. With the gaze upwards towards the sky. Bring the shoulder blades together, just a very gentle back bend here. Keeping calm and deep breath, again through the nose, to the belly here. And now, exhale, release. Just the hands to the heart. I'll go for one more time. So, take a moment, pause, look at your center point in front of you. And now cast your gaze upward, lift the chin, deep inhale breath. Arrow up to the sky, hands arching over the head, arms as straight as possible. Letting them gently fall behind you, maintaining them extended outwards. Getting that back bend there. Deep belly breath. Exhale, release. Bring the hands back down. Hands now on top of the shoulders. Do something to work off the shoulders. The fingertips just here on the top. And big, big circles of the elbows today. Bringing the elbows all the way to the nose. Down and around. Once you have your circle, add the breath. Inhale breath. Bring those elbows up together. Down, exhale. Continue rotating, sending the breath to the open area there. Remember, closing the eyes, just focusing. And now pause at the bottom, and let's go back the other way. So bringing the elbows up like an uppercut. Again, as close together as possible, up towards the nose, inhale breath. Back around, exhale. Really feel the full range of motion. Keep the chin raised for the breath. We'll do one more thing for the upper body, then we'll work our way down to the knees, hips, and legs. So one of my favorites, again, for the shoulders, final shoulder one, raise your arms up to the sky and thread the needle. So left hand on your left knee, right hand straight out in front of you, bring it across inwards, and then just capture the elbow with the crease between the forearm and the bicep, and with the exhale breath, bring that hand towards your forehead wherever you can. Movement and activation of the shoulder, and still maintaining a yoga smile. And just close the eyes here. Wait a moment. So that we are right on the shoulder. Exhale, release. Let's straighten out, get some verticality before doing the other side. All the way up. The sky. And then this time, exhale, release. Right hand on the right knee. Left hand out in front of you. Arm extended. Bring it to the inside straight. Capture the elbow. Crease of the forearm and bicep. And the exhale breath. Bring that hand towards your forehead. Thread the needle pretzel. Arms. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Nice posture. A little bit more supple there. And gently, with what I call a bit of gentle insistence, exhale breath. Close to the forehead. Or not. Just reminding me, Mom, to do a little shoulder shrug. Let's finish with shoulder shrugs. So, for the upper body. Raising the shoulders up and just drop with the exhale. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Punching them. Exhale, drop. One more time. Here we go. Now we'll do something a little bit different with legs today. So just hold on to your chair. I'm going to move mine a little bit over here. Over here so I don't hit each other. Foot out in front. And just nice rotations, the whole leg extended straight. So come up a little bit off the edge of your chair if you need to. Make sure you keep the leg straight. Nice circle clockwise. And the whole leg, work into the quads here. Toes pointed outwards. Adding the breath. Inhale as you're going up. Exhale down. Keeping a good posture. Chin raised. Straight back. Pause at the top of your next circle. And let's go the other way. Up and around. Inhale. Down, exhale. Please. Put out in front of you. Bring it up and around. Inhale. Bottom. Go the other way, counterclockwise. Get leg extended. Matching the movement with breath here. Nice and slow. And we're not counting number of times. Just focusing on the sensation. Activating different parts of the body from head to toe. And speaking of toes, next one we'll go for the toe crunch, one of my favorites. Area that we normally don't think about covering for keeping the techniques and everything else, but the toe crunch is quite nice. So again, can you do it with the sandals there, Mo? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So make sure you have space in your shoes or take your shoes off, however it works for you. You want to just crunch the toes. Keep your shoulders back, chin lifted. Exhale breath. Toes go forward, just the toes. Inhale, bring them up. I like to do on the inhale is to hold there for a moment. Hold your breath, hold the position, just get the extension of the toes, really get a nice stretch in the foot. Go forward again, exhale breath. So just go at your own pace. And again, if you can hold for a moment on the inhale, bringing those toes towards you, you get benefit there. Releasing the oxygen. Strong line. Cat chair yoga now. Taking the right leg, placing it on top of your knee as best you can. And this is for the hips. Now, you can either do like my mom, just putting the foot there gently. Just placing the foot there gently on top of the knee, and then you're having your hand on top. Just the weight of the hand and gravity, giving a very gentle opening in the hips. Now, if you're up for a little bit more and you want a bit of movement, let's try one here with the breath. So you can either do as my mom was doing or follow along with me. Place your forefinger just on the tip of the knee, and then move in a circle. Just the knee. And what happens is that movement, and that circle that you're drawing with the finger, gets the hip there to make a very nice rotation. And then you just add the breath. So it's a very subtle movement, but it's a great way to get into the hip area. And what you'll particularly notice is you're closing your eyes, as you come up on the top of the circle and then release, exhale breath. After a few rotations, you might feel like your knee is going closer to the floor, getting a little bit more supple in that area. And that's the idea. So just go a couple times at your own pace, as many times as you like. This is a really good one for getting to an area that's otherwise sometimes difficult to go for, depending on your situation, your knees and everything else. Head in there to the hips. Add the breath. Up and around, inhale. Nice posture, shoulders back. Deep belly breath. Now once you're at the top, next circle, pause, and go back the other way. So again, making a circle, counterclockwise, moving, whole upper leg, hip joint there, or staying static, like my mom is as well. Just being in that position also. Deep belly breath is very beneficial. More times around now. Inhale, exhale, release slowly. Fantastic. Okay. Now we'll switch sides. Again, keeping all things equal. One side, we do the same for the other. Bring the heel up as high as you can there, just above the knee. Place your left hand now on top of your knee and make a point with a finger, or just keep your hand on there like my mom. Keeping a deep belly breath with the intention of each exhale. Whether you do it or not, just imagining or visualizing that your knee is going closer towards the floor, opening the hip there. And so now, if we're going for the movement, making rotations, circles again with the forefinger, clockwise. Adding the breath, inhale up, exhale down. Just keep going. And pause to the top of the circle. And let's go back the other way. So other rotation, counterclockwise. Keep going. Inhale up. Exhale down. Or stay where you are. If you're in the static progressive situation there that my mom is practicing, just using the exhale breath, visually letting gravity of your hand somehow guide that knee closer towards the floor, opening the hip that way as well. Nice gentle circles, slowly coming up and around. And now exhale, release. There we go. And we're almost done here, so just raise your arms up to the sky. Deep inhale breath. Look up the sky one last time, tickling those clouds goodbye. Dropping our hands to the heart. Namaste, Mom. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Michael Sands Chair Yoga and Adventure channel. Have a great day. Namaste. And see you again soon.